Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nago Tarot Odyssey. I just want to open by saying thank you to all my new subscribers. Wow, my numbers are just going crazy lately, and I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in and watching my channel and getting excited about it and supporting. And I want to thank the new patrons that have come on, Stasia and Anne and all you great, wonderful people that joined on, and my regular patrons. You guys are so wonderful. I mean, you really do enable me to get the tools and resources I need to conduct a vast array of topics that I want to. You know, a lot of it is now moving into astrology, and those are specific cards, and just to create the time and abundance I need to do this for you guys. I cannot thank you enough. You guys are so wonderful. So I'm just going to start by clearing the air. I'm using the medicine bowl that came in with the Goddess Provisions box this month, and there's a link down below that also helps support my channel a little bit through each sale that goes through that link, so check it out. They provide these handcrafted amazing tools and lotions and potions and holistic aids that are astounding, so I really like them. So I want everybody to just take a deep soothing breath and get nice and calm, because this read is going to knock your socks off. It's all your favorite things. It is going to be all the specifics that are coming in with your soulmate and divine and kindred connections that are coming in. We're talking actual physical attributes as well. I devised a way through study how we can tell through tarot what they will actually look like. They're zodiacs. I have zodiac cards. Time frames, personalities, all of that, like the integration of families. I really love that. So I'm going to tuck right in. So number one, we have the mystical shaman, and number two, we have the beloved, and number three, we have completion. And I just like grounding beads and gems and gold and selenite and my gigantic citrine, and this is stuff that I made. I just like these. I love colors and texture to reads. I also like you know, I was watching a few of my favorite. Divine Miracles really touches my soul. She's so grounded and lovely and sweet. And there's She Bear is one of my favorites. And Cherry's, you know, my soul sister. I adore her and the effort she puts in and the love that radiates through her reads, and, you know, just her loving, caring nature, all of that. When I do my reads, it's like I want an overall experience for you guys where you feel relaxed, like you're sitting down in my living room with a cup of coffee and a friend. A lot of you have said, you know, your reads feel like I'm just chatting with you, you know, in your home. And a lot of people say they save up a couple reads right before they go to bed because they like the tenor of my voice, that it's relaxing. And I love to read things like that. You guys are so my soul tribe, and I adore and love you, and I cannot thank you enough. That's why, you know, I decided I was going to be dedicated to do minimal a read a day for you guys, because I have some favorites that put me in a really great headspace, and I look forward to them. So when I don't see a posting, I'm like, wah, I need a happy spot. And I promise you, I'm never going to be one of those readers that projects. If I'm ever having an off moment or whatever, I don't make videos like that. I am here to soothe and guide you, not to tell you my problems. I share some of my life stories, but I want to just give this like public service announcement. If you're ever watching a reader and you start to feel heavy or off or icky, sometimes readers don't even know they're doing this, but they could just be going on at the same time every day and recording, but their energy might not be cleared. It might not be fresh and new and crisp and helpful. They might be projecting. If you hear them complaining about things and all of a sudden, you know, their voice changes or it gets shaky or whatever, that means their emotion is coming through in a way there that they need to alleviate themselves of this. So, you know, just switch it off if you're starting to feel that way, because energy is contagious. Ideas and attitudes are contagious, and you want the best. You want something that's warm, enveloping, just from the heart, and good, and a high vibration. And we can detect that as energetic beings. We can detect that. So just protect yourself through that, because every once in a while, you know, I'll have my TV and I'll be like, I will feel disturbed for some reason. Then I'll realize that somebody will be on speaking from a disturbed point of view or whatever. So really, you know, have clarity in what energy you're allowing into your life, especially the beginning of the day, right? That's when we want to say, yay, we're happy to be alive, we're moving into this. And I had a lot of teachers connect with me this morning on Instantgo and different places saying, you know, I want to begin my year off on, and students, I want to begin my year off on the right foot, but I don't want to be perfectionistic about it. I want to just go with the flow, be accepting, and get excited and have good anticipation. And that's what we're looking forward to every day in our lives. That's what we're reaching for. And we're definitely reaching that in our soulmate and our love connections and all of that. So we're going to begin with number 1, and we're going to get all the deets, all the juicy deets. I'm so excited. So, and I wore my love ring. I wore my pink sapphire love ring because I think pinks and reds are very conducive to love, as well as, rose quartz. So mystical shaman. So let me begin. Bing. Okay, so let's see what is going on. First, we are going to start with the elements or zodiac that is possible. Now listen, also, if you are watching several of my reads and other people, you are going to get different and conflicting signs, times, and dates. It really has to be what resonates with you. I do continual updates for this for my new viewers as well. So, if you're watching something, don't let it dictate your course. If you are starting to fall in love with a water sign and you all of a sudden see a fire sign, you don't go, oh, sorry, dismissed. You know what I mean? We have to relegate ourselves to the realm of reality here, right? So we are going to begin with mystical shaman, and we have an earth element, which is beautiful. This love casts such a beautiful grounding energy. Earth signs are so reliable. I feel like they are the most honest signs too. I feel like earth signs are just so practical. They don't have time for mistrust, lying, or any of that. They generate a full forward kind of steam engine. Let's get things done. Let's get our checkoff list, everything in its place. Very honest, the best thing that I think is about them is their dependability. I feel like you always know they're going to show up. You run out of gas, they're going to be there. Something happens. They're very grounded in how they participate in emergencies too, which is great. They don't get emotional. They don't get crazy. Like a fire sign will literally be like, oh my God, I spilt water on the floor and I got to clean up. I'm just going to burn the house down. I can't deal with it at 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Where an earth sign will go, here's a paper towel, done. You know what I mean? They're very methodical. Great high reasoning. I love that. We are going to see what a possible employment they're in. So nutrition. Conduct healing work with their culinary skills. These people are most likely in the culinary fields. They can be chefs. They can be nutritionists. They can be people that realize that food is our energy. It is our energy source. Anything that comes out of the tree or out of the ground is our best source. We don't need to add all this contaminants. They know this. I feel like they're very holistic as well, which is great. I mean, if we eat almonds and blueberries and beautiful tomatoes and fresh things, we're going to feel good, right? If we eat cheesy cheese dip Doritos and synthetic glue or whatever the hell people are eating continually, we're not going to feel so hot. And these people realize this. And part of that, I feel like people that are really into clean nutrition, they have a wonderful, streamlined, simplistic, elegant way of living. They realize they don't need all this extra, no need to be extra. Let's simplify. So we're also going to get some time frames. Whoa, this is very soon, you guys. This is a 2-month process. But as I said earlier, in midsummer, I remember so many things were coming up for September and October. It was uncanny because there is a portal opening. There is definitely a wonderful kind of Age of Aquarius portal where people are so much more loving and caring and authentic that it can't help but raise your vibration and prepare you for this sooner. And so many people say I'm not ready, but now the majority of people are going, I'm ready. Of course I'm ready. I know where I'm at, where things are going. Now let's try to get a description. I'm very excited. I was going through different methodologies. Oh, first I just want to hear one other thing about them. Many paths. Okay, this person is very well traveled. They have been all over and seen many different cultures, so they have a lovely, diverse view of the world. There's no prejudicial behaviors and ridiculous things like that. I think part of that has to do with their culinary schools. They probably traveled and learned how to cook from different cultures and researched, and very expanded mindset, great perspective on the world. That's important because closed-minded people that don't travel or go anywhere can be very boxed in the way they think. But this person, very expansive, very beautiful. Now we're going to get into what their possible looks are. Ooh. So wands, this is interesting. Wands complexion is more fair. It can also be freckled. Wands also speaks of auburn, reddish, or blonde hair. And the eyes are usually on the lighter side, but can be a light brown, a light blue, or green. So those are possible attributes to them. I love that. Yeah, I like the way that this was explained in one of my theories, because I used so many different techniques usually with Oracle, but I wanted to find like a pretty solid way to divine through tarot, and I really like this. So yeah, I'm also hearing just very good looking, well traveled, very smart. This is coming very soon. I love this. I love their personality is so easygoing that they'll blend with your family and friends really well. Super duper group one. I'm loving that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. All my handcrafted goodies and my Etsy store are down there. If you want to get your rose quartz on and get up that love vibration, look at that, beautiful. Yeah, I love this. I have my days. I mean, comment down below if you just have your great nutrition days where you feel like you're eating like you're straight out of like the 1600s plantations and everything's out of trees. And then some days you're like, give me all the Pringles that exist in the world. It's hard. It's hard to maintain because hormonally different things, we crave things. We just have to watch our intake because our bodies really do need the best fuel, earth element. Beautiful. I love it for you guys. Gorgeous energy. Now we're on to group 2, the beloved. For whatever reason, I feel like the majority of you guys chose this one. There's something about this card that is very compelling, and we are going to see what is going on for you. Now, firstly, we're going to get a time frame. I hope y'all are getting excited to go back to school and all of those things and have your kids go back to school. 3-month time frame. Again, I knew it, like September, October, November. This fall really is about harvesting love. It's going to be such an age of calm confidence where people just realize, you know what, if nobody else can really do it for us, why aren't we doing it for ourselves continually? Why aren't we waking up and adding simplicity, polish, and elegance to our lives? It's so simple. You know, it's just about good hygiene. You get up, you take a shower, you really take care of your teeth, you're going to have good shiny hair. I feel like your skin is going to be really nice, simplifying like a Virgo does, and we're coming into Virgo season. Very simple, very elegant, very streamlined, lots of, you know, light grays, creams, beiges, whites, crisp colors. I love that. And I feel like, yeah, 3 months. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, wow. Ooh, so a fire element. So these people could be a fire element. Let me get a clarifier and see if there's one. Ooh, yeah, most likely on the scale. That's cool. One time I had fire element come up, and it was funny. I was unfamiliar with one of the fire elements when I first did this because I had them confused in my head like almost for my entire life. And I was like, that looks like a water element. Isn't it funny how sometimes like we picture, because of the image of the zodiac, sometimes it fits in a certain place, and it's funny when it doesn't. So I love this. So you know, this is going to be for the majority of the fire signs will be Sagittarius that are coming in. And these are great adventurers. These are great truth seekers. These are great philosophers. It's a great match. If you want adventure and fun and you never know what's around the corner, Sagittarius and fire signs are great for that. They're high motivators too when they speak. I mean, everything is so impassioned because they like to study and, you know, philosophize and really find out the answers. They're fantastic orators. They really know what they're talking about. They have a lot of depth to them because they want to know, and because they want to know, they don't just learn something from a book and teach it verbatim. They have to digest it in a way that makes sense to them. Then they evaluate the information and then they display it. So it's like you'll learn a lot from them. So let's see what's going on with them. All right, we're going to get looks. We have Knight of Discs. Now, this is great because discs, pentacles, are about dark ethnicity and browner, dark complexion. So Indian, gorgeous Indian skin, African American skin. Did I say African? I think I mispronounced African. I have my glasses down the end of my nose, and they were like pinching my nose, so I couldn't pronunciate. So dark and black hair as well, and dark brown eyes. So I love that. Gorgeous, you know, Arabic as well. I'm seeing Afghani, yeah, Indian, African American, gorgeous, gorgeous. And also Greek, the really dark Greek skin and eyes and hair too for you guys. Beautiful. I love that. So let me see what else is going on. Did we get our time frame? It's funny, my head just like skipped a beat. Yeah, we got our time frame. We have our looks. Personality traits we want to know about now, and what their possible job is, what they do. Okay, so traveler, their life purpose has been in traveling or currently is. So a lot of people have to, there's bloggers and vloggers that go all over and they talk about their travel experiences. I feel like that's some of them. Some of them I also feel like they go and manage and reorganize hotel systems for people too. I'm seeing that. And or they teach yoga or other beautiful holistic approaches at spas all over the world. I see that very clearly. Reiki, masseuse, beautiful artists, they do hennas, all of that. So there's somebody that travels. That's really beautiful because again, you get a very expanded mind, you get a very beautiful open soul who does that. They see many things, many cultures, and they envelop that into their mental itinerary. So they have a beautiful, open, flexible personality because of that. I mean, that's one of the things I'm most fortunate in the world, that I got to go all over and travel and be in Jamaica and be over, and live in England for a time, in Holland and in Seattle, and have traveled and seen a lot of things. And I lived in Southern California for a while, and I got to compare and contrast and take the best from each culture and just kind of like envelop those good loving qualities from each place. And also it just creates a really vivid, gorgeous memories. I don't think I could have ever just been born in a place and stayed there. Let's see else what's going on. So this is part of their personalities too. A very strong person. They're very courageous. They're very enduring. They have a lot of spiritual grounding power that they reach for whenever there's problems. They realize they have that insightful vision of, we really are our thoughts. So when we reach for good, positive thoughts, we're just going to reevaluate everything in the most positive light, and we're going to learn and grow from that. That's that type of person. What other people will see as like a crazy tragedy that they can't come back from, this person literally sees as an easy, solvable, minor inconvenience. It's their perspective is awesome, and they are so great at problem solving like that because they know when sometimes we're on the threshold of like greatness and breakthroughs, things become very simple. Those things that other people, like spilling a cup of coffee on their carpet, they'd harp on and on about for an hour. Another person would just grab a sponge and clean it in a second because they don't have time for that. They don't have time to be pulled and distracted because there are much bigger and better things out there. And this person has that capacity to help really bring out what's important and bring us back to focus and ground us out. And that's very beautiful. So helpful to have a partner like that as well. So I love that energy for you guys. I'm just going to reiterate and make sure that we have everything. Super well traveled. Love that. Beautiful ethnic skin and hair. Fire signs. Woo, 3 months. Beautiful. I also feel like, you guys, that water plays an important part. This might be how you meet, at a beach, at a lake, at some kind of water. Water is going to play a very important part in this group too. So beautiful energy for the beloved group. Love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching my video today. I really appreciate all you new subscribers. You're so awesome. My oldies and goodies, I cherish and I love you. Thank you. Thank you. All my links are down below. For the Goddess Provisions box, for my Etsy store, for Instantgo, I have this great service and I love this. If you just ask one question, I hop on there, show you your cards and give you your answers. Like, I love that service so much. And I've built up a really great tribe over there of, kindred spirits, and we laugh and we have the best time. And it's all like, I don't know one of us that don't own a million cats. It's so hilarious. So love and light to you guys. Beautiful energy. You have it all going on. You have this beautiful protective guidance around you too. So know that. Feel soothed and protected because you really are. So now we're on to number 3, which is completion. Ooh, I love this. Let's get some info for you. First, we are going to start with the looks. Okay. So in terms of look, I'm just going to put your stuff in the middle so you can see it. We have a King of Cups. So Cups is usually fair to medium complected, light brown, blonde, or gray hair. And their eyes are usually gray, blue, or hazel. So those could be some of the physical attributes that they have, which is really beautiful. Now, I want to see some personality traits. What do we got here? Whoa. Love this. Oh my gosh. This person is a fresh, authentic, original thinker. I mean, this person is like an entrepreneur, obviously, but brilliant at what they do. They have a very focused mind, like laser focused. They get an idea and there's complete follow through. This is like a Virgo mind that's like, shoom, we got this, and they just do it. Check, check, check. Very brilliant, very crisp thinking and beautiful mind. Queen of Wands, super passionate, super directed, elevated in a sense where other people highly regard this individual because They're fair, they're beautiful, they're spiritual, they are very easygoing, non-judgmental. So people love to be in the company of your soulmate. They are they have a contented, loving, warm, calming energy. It's important, right? We all exchange energy on so many levels. Why not have it be the best kind of energy, right? And then the Knight of Wands, super passionate, and anything that is a knight, I always equate to that beautiful integrity, that beautiful honesty, that beautiful like knights of the olden days where, you know, they are very chivalrous. So I love that. Very chivalrous, very honorable, all of those attributes, which I love. So let's get our time frame rocking on. Okay, so we have a 5-month time frame. And as I always tell everybody too, because time is so cyclical and different events conspire, these time frames can move out. This is just kind of like on the meter. I always see it like an iambic pentameter where it goes back and forth, and something can happen and there can be a time shift where all of a sudden we're just vibrating so high, we're so ready, the time can be pushed forward. You know, it's a very kind of dynamic energy. It's hard to explain, but it's that thing, you know, when the student is ready, the master appears, and when the master is ready, the student appears, that type of thing. When the love is ready, the soulmate appears. So that is really, really interesting. We are going to try to get the zodiacs. Woo! So I'm going to pull 2. We have an Aquarius. That's cool because so much of this is about the age of Aquarius. So much of this is about love coming through, being spontaneous, being bright, being happy, being clear. And Aquarius is one of the most highly, I feel like Aquarius and Pisces are super intuitive. They are super mystical. They are super, like, they have so much depth to them. It's amazing. I can't even, like, I feel like they're always conspiring to bring about beauty to the world in one way or another. One of my best friends, Jeannie's an Aquarius, and she's miraculous. I mean, ever since she could read tome after tome after tome, and I'd be like, what is all, she'd have like all Stephen King books while she was sketching and all this stuff, like very deep, deep personality. So I love that for you. So what I do want to see, I want to pull one of these and one of these and what they're possible. An artist, of course. I don't know any Aquarius that don't have a deep, wonderful artistic streak. They are very engaging in artistic activities that is beneficial to their career. I feel like they have many revenue streams due to this. I feel like they have many postings on social media. They may have their own art gallery. Any of this can be jewelry makers, painters, sculptors, anything that has to do in the artistic field, tattoo artists, tartan makers, you know, those Scottish folks. Honest to goodness, like, these people have some mad skills, and their offerings to the world are very highly valued, and they make an excellent income due to that. Again, you have the Destiny card. Acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. Now, you have gifts to share with the world as well. So this is a reminder that this love, this companionship, this special other energetic force that is out there for us, we are destined to meet them. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to constantly feel like we're swimming against the tide to meet this. It is flowing to us. Sit on the riverbank that is your life. Feel the sun, feel relaxed, feel protected, feel warm, feel love, feel valued. Know that you are this beautiful entity that is always worthy of love, and that's why it is flowing to you. So I love that energy for you, group 3. Beautiful. My ears ringing like crazy. I'm so excited. And again, do not let a tarot card dictate your life. If you see Aquarius and you're falling in love with a Taurus, you don't put that person in the garbage can ASAP because you heard it. You know what I mean? These are a lot of times, because it's for a collective, it can be for a majority. It can be for somebody who's really tuning in, that I'm tapping into their energy. Okay, so again, we're not letting every little thing dictate, because this is so harmonious and flowing your way. Really get ready and prepared for it. I feel like you are. I feel like your heart chakra is healing and opening, and that all this great stuff is ready to just arrive at your doorstep. So beautiful, group 3. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and thank you all my regulars. I love and adore you, and thank you for your comments, and my patrons and all you new subscribers. I appreciate and love you. I'm going to go upload.